Welcome to today's episode, where we're tackling one of the biggest questions in English learning right now: AI or human teachers? Which one is better? If you've ever wondered whether you should invest in a real tutor or take advantage of AI-powered learning tools, you're in the right place, because today we're breaking it all down: the pros, the cons, and the ultimate answer to which method will get you fluent faster. Think about it. Just a few years ago, if you wanted to learn English, your only options were traditional classrooms or private tutors. But now, with AI tools like ChatGPT, DeepSeek AI, and Elsa Speak, you can get instant feedback, personalized lessons, and 24/7 access to learning without ever needing a human teacher. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the big question: can AI really replace traditional teachers? Or do humans still do it best? Stick around, because by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly which method is right for you, and the answer might surprise you.
Sophia, I love this topic because it's something so many English learners are debating right now. AI is evolving so fast, and people are starting to ask, do I even need a teacher anymore? But here's the thing: learning a language isn't just about memorizing words and grammar. It's about real communication. And the question is, can AI truly help you become a confident English speaker? Or is there still something irreplaceable about learning from a human? Today, we're diving deep into this discussion. We'll talk about what AI does better, where human teachers still win, and how you can combine both for maximum results. We'll also introduce you to some of the latest AI tools, like DeepSeek AI, that are changing the way people learn languages. So if you're serious about improving your English, grab a notebook, stay with us, and let's get started.
Imagine this. It's the year 2015, and you're trying to learn English. Your best options? Signing up for a traditional language class, hiring a tutor, or using old school textbooks and grammar exercises. Fast forward to today, in 2025, and the landscape has completely transformed. Now, you can have a full English conversation with AI, get instant grammar corrections, and practice speaking without needing a human teacher. The rise of AI in language learning has changed everything. No more expensive tutors, no more waiting for feedback. Now, learning English is faster, smarter, and more accessible than ever. But with all these new tools, there's one big question. How do we know if AI is actually making learning better? Or is it just another trend? Think about it. Just a few years ago, AI chatbots were basic and robotic. But today, AI tools like DeepSeek AI, ChatGPT, and Duolingo AI can simulate human conversations, personalize your learning, and even understand your unique struggles. You can literally ask an AI, "How can I improve my pronunciation?" And within seconds it gives you personalized feedback, something that was impossible before. But Adam, as exciting as this sounds, does it really mean AI is the future of language learning?
Sophia, that's the big debate. And honestly, AI is doing things that were unimaginable even 5 years ago. The reason AI is becoming so powerful in language learning is because it's built on machine learning and big data. That means these tools aren't just giving you pre-written answers. They're learning from millions of conversations, analyzing speech patterns, and improving with every interaction. Take DeepSeek AI, for example. This AI isn't just answering your questions. It's adapting to your skill level, analyzing your mistakes, and providing customized lessons based on your progress. It can simulate real conversations, correct your pronunciation in real time, and even recommend vocabulary based on your interests. That's something a traditional classroom can't do at scale. And let's not forget instant feedback. In a classroom, if you make a mistake, you have to wait for the teacher to correct you. But with AI, you can speak, get corrected immediately, and try again, as many times as you need, without fear of judgment. That kind of practice is game-changing for learners who hesitate to speak because they're afraid of making mistakes.
That's a huge advantage, Adam. And another thing that AI has revolutionized is accessibility. Let's be honest, not everyone can afford private English lessons, and not everyone lives in a place where native speakers are available for practice. But AI? It's available 24/7, anywhere in the world, for free or at a very low cost. Take something like AI-powered speech recognition tools. These are a game changer for pronunciation practice. Before, if you wanted to improve your accent, you needed a tutor or a native speaker to correct you. Now, you just open an app like Elsa Speak, DeepSeek AI, or Google's speech recognition, say a sentence, and the AI will tell you exactly which sounds you need to improve. But let's play devil's advocate for a second. With all these AI advancements, some people argue that human teachers are becoming unnecessary. Do you think AI can fully replace a teacher? Or are there still things that humans do better?
That's such a great question, Sophia, and it's what a lot of learners are wondering. AI is incredibly powerful, but it has limits. As much as it can provide instant corrections, personalized lessons, and real-time conversation practice, it still lacks emotional intelligence, cultural awareness, and human creativity. Think about this. If you're struggling with motivation, can AI truly encourage you the way a human teacher can? AI can analyze your mistakes, but can it understand your feelings, inspire you, or adapt to your emotions in the moment? That's where human teachers still win. And let's not forget about deep discussions and critical thinking. AI can simulate conversations, but it follows pre-programmed patterns. A real teacher can challenge your thinking, ask complex questions, and push you beyond memorized responses. That's something no AI can replicate, at least not yet.
That's a great point, Adam. And that's why the future of language learning isn't AI versus teachers. It's AI and teachers working together. Imagine a system where AI handles the repetitive, structured practice, like vocabulary drills, grammar corrections, and pronunciation training, while human teachers focus on deep learning, creativity, and real-world conversation practice. That's the ideal combination. So, if you're listening to this and wondering, should I rely on AI or should I take traditional lessons? The answer is, use both. AI can help you build fluency faster, but human teachers provide the emotional support, cultural context, and critical thinking skills that AI lacks.
Exactly, Sophia. And to wrap up this chapter, let's quickly summarize. AI is revolutionizing English learning. Instant feedback, personalized lessons, and 24/7 accessibility. DeepSeek AI, ChatGPT, and Elsa Speak are some of the best AI tools available today. AI helps with fluency, pronunciation, and structured learning, but it still lacks emotional intelligence and cultural awareness. The best approach? Combine AI for practice and human teachers for deep learning. And here's our challenge for our listeners. Try using an AI language tool for 1 week and see how much it improves your English. Whether it's ChatGPT for conversation, DeepSeek AI for lessons, or Elsa Speak for pronunciation, experiment with AI and let us know how it works for you.
All right. We talked about how AI is completely transforming language learning, but there's one AI tool that's getting a lot of attention right now, DeepSeek AI. If you've been following AI trends, you've probably heard people talking about it, and for good reason. DeepSeek AI is not just another chatbot. It's a powerful AI tutor that's taking personalized language learning to the next level. Imagine this. Instead of memorizing random vocabulary lists or struggling through grammar exercises, you have an AI assistant that understands your specific learning style, tracks your progress, and adjusts lessons based on your weaknesses. It's like having a private English tutor in your pocket, available 24/7. But Adam, how exactly does DeepSeek AI work, and why is it such a game changer?
That's a great question, Sophia, and I think a lot of learners will be excited to hear this. DeepSeek AI is different from other language learning tools because it's built with advanced natural language processing, NLP, and deep learning algorithms. That means it doesn't just give you pre-written answers. It actually analyzes your mistakes, adapts to your level, and creates a personalized learning experience in real time. For example, let's say you're struggling with past tense verbs. Instead of just giving you a generic grammar lesson, DeepSeek AI will identify the exact mistakes you make and give you exercises focused on those weaknesses. And if you're practicing speaking, it can simulate real conversations, correct your pronunciation instantly, and even suggest more natural ways to say things, just like a real tutor would. But what really sets DeepSeek AI apart is its ability to mimic human-like conversation. A lot of AI tools still feel robotic, but DeepSeek is getting incredibly good at responding in a way that feels natural and fluid. That makes it one of the best AI tools for English conversation practice.
That's such an important point, Adam, because one of the biggest struggles English learners face is finding someone to practice speaking with. Not everyone has access to native speakers, and speaking practice can be expensive. But with DeepSeek AI, you can have full conversations in English, get instant corrections, and practice as much as you want, without worrying about judgment or time limits. Another game-changing feature is its context-aware learning. Let's say you're preparing for a job interview or a travel trip. You can tell DeepSeek AI, I need to practice business English for meetings, or I want to improve my casual conversations, and it will customize your learning experience based on your goals. That's something traditional apps can't do. Most of them follow a fixed curriculum. But DeepSeek AI adapts in real time, just like a human tutor would. That's why so many learners are calling it the next generation of AI learning.
Exactly. And let's talk about writing skills, because DeepSeek AI is also incredibly powerful for writing improvement. If you've ever struggled with writing emails, essays, or even just text messages in English, this AI can help. You can type a sentence or a full paragraph, and DeepSeek AI will checkmark, correct your grammar and punctuation, suggest better sentence structures, improve your word choice to sound more fluent, even explain why certain changes are needed. This is something Grammarly and ChatGPT do as well, but DeepSeek AI is designed specifically for language learners, so it goes deeper into teaching you the rules, not just fixing mistakes.
That's a huge advantage, and I love that it teaches you instead of just giving you the right answer. Because one problem with AI is that sometimes learners just copy the corrections without actually understanding them. And here's another powerful use: exam preparation. If you're studying for IELTS, TOEFL, or any English proficiency test, DeepSeek AI can simulate exam-style speaking and writing tasks and give you detailed feedback based on real scoring criteria. So, whether you need help with pronunciation, fluency, grammar, or writing, this AI can provide a full learning experience without needing a physical teacher. But Adam, is there anything AI still struggles with?
Great question. And yes, AI has come a long way, but it still has limitations. One of the biggest challenges is emotional intelligence and human interaction. AI can simulate conversations, but it can't fully replicate real-life human emotions, humor, or cultural context. For example, if you're in a business meeting, understanding tone, sarcasm, and cultural nuances is just as important as speaking correctly. AI can help you learn the words, but it can't always teach you how to use them in different social situations. That's where human teachers still have the advantage. Another limitation? I can't motivate you the way a human teacher can. If you're feeling frustrated or unmotivated, a teacher can encourage you, adapt their teaching style, and push you to improve in ways that AI just can't.
That's so true. So while DeepSeek AI and similar tools are making learning faster and more convenient, they're best used as a complement to human learning, not a full replacement. If you combine AI for daily practice and human teachers for deep learning and cultural understanding, you get the best of both worlds. So, let's summarize the key takeaways from today's chapter. DeepSeek AI is one of the most advanced AI tutors available, offering real-time corrections, personalized lessons, and conversation practice. It can help with pronunciation, writing, grammar, and fluency through interactive feedback. AI is great for structured learning, but it still struggles with emotional intelligence and cultural context. The best strategy? Use AI for self-practice and a human teacher for deeper learning. And now we have a challenge for our listeners. Try DeepSeek AI. or another AI-powered learning tool this week and test how much it improves your English. See if it helps with fluency, pronunciation, or writing, and let us know your results. All right, we explored DeepSeek AI and how AI tools are changing the way people learn English. But now, let's dig deeper. Can AI actually do certain things better than human teachers? We're not saying AI is perfect, but in some areas, it's completely outperforming traditional teaching methods. Think about it. AI can analyze thousands of sentences, detect mistakes instantly, and personalize lessons within seconds. A human teacher, they need time to grade papers, review mistakes, and adjust lessons. But with AI, feedback is immediate. That's just one of the many advantages AI has. So today, let's break down the top ways AI is outperforming human teachers and why, in some situations, it might actually be the smarter choice for learners.
Sophia, I love this discussion because AI is completely changing the learning game. And the first thing AI does better than human teachers? Personalized learning. Think about it. If you're in a traditional English class with 20 students, your teacher can't fully customize the lesson for each person. They have to teach a general curriculum that works for everyone. But AI, it adapts to you. If you struggle with pronunciation, AI focuses on that. If you need help with grammar, it tailors exercises based on your mistakes. If you learn better with visuals, AI can generate charts, images, and explanations instantly. AI tracks your progress in real time and adjusts the difficulty accordingly. That means no wasted time reviewing things you already know, just pure, efficient learning. Imagine having a personal tutor that knows your weaknesses better than you do. That's what AI brings to the table.
That's such a huge advantage, Adam. And let's not forget another thing AI does better: availability. A teacher has limited time. You have to book a session, fit into their schedule, and sometimes wait days to get feedback. But AI is available 24/7. Want to practice speaking at midnight? AI is there. Need instant grammar corrections? AI does it in seconds. Want to train your pronunciation before an interview? AI won't say, "Sorry, I'm busy." AI doesn't get tired, and it doesn't need breaks. It's like having a language coach in your pocket, ready whenever you are. And for learners who live in areas without access to English tutors, this is a game changer.
That's a great point, Sophia. And let's talk about something that's a huge advantage for learners who are shy or afraid of making mistakes: judgment-free learning. A lot of English learners hesitate to speak because they're worried about being judged. They don't want to sound silly, make mistakes, or feel embarrassed in front of a teacher. But with AI, there's zero fear. You can practice speaking as much as you want without feeling self-conscious. You can make 100 mistakes, and AI will never get frustrated. You can repeat the same word 50 times, and AI won't get impatient. This makes AI perfect for building confidence in speaking and writing. If you're scared of real conversations, AI is the perfect training ground. You can experiment, make mistakes, and improve without fear.
That's such an important advantage. And another area where AI is winning: instant feedback. Let's be honest, when you make a mistake in class, how long does it take before the teacher corrects you? Sometimes minutes, sometimes days if it's an essay. But AI gives you corrections in real time. Pronunciation mistakes, AI fixes them instantly. Grammar errors, AI highlights them immediately. Wrong sentence structure, AI rewrites it for clarity in seconds. This kind of immediate correction helps you learn faster because you can fix your mistakes on the spot. No waiting, no delays, just instant improvement.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about repetition and unlimited practice. A teacher has a limited amount of patience. They can't practice the same topic with you over and over again. But AI, it never gets tired. Need to repeat a phrase 100 times? AI will still listen. Want to practice a conversation multiple times? AI is ready. Need to hear a sentence over and over? AI can repeat without frustration. This is huge because language learning requires repetition. And with AI, you don't have to worry about bothering a teacher. You can keep practicing as much as you need to, at your own pace.
Adam, you're so right. And before we wrap up, let's summarize what AI does better than human teachers. Checkmark personalized learning. AI adapts to your level and needs. 24/7 availability. AI is always there when you need it. Judgment-free learning. No embarrassment, no fear of mistakes. Instant feedback. AI corrects errors in real time. Unlimited practice. Repeat lessons as much as you want. But remember, AI still has limits. It doesn't understand human emotions, cultural context, or deep discussions the way a teacher does. That's why the best way to learn is using AI for practice and human teachers for real-world skills.
That's exactly right, Sophia. And for our listeners, here's your challenge. Try learning with AI this week. Pick an AI tool like DeepSeek AI, ChatGPT, or Elsa Speak, and test it out. See how it helps with pronunciation, grammar, or conversation. Then ask yourself, did it improve your learning experience?
So far, we've talked about all the ways AI is transforming English learning: instant feedback, personalized lessons, and 24/7 availability. But now, let's flip the conversation. What can human teachers do that AI simply can't? Because as impressive as AI is, it's not perfect. There are still areas where human teachers completely outperform artificial intelligence, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today: the real advantages of learning from a human teacher. Adam, let's start with one of the biggest things AI is missing: emotional intelligence. Why is this such a big deal in language learning?
That's a great question, Sophia. Language is more than just words and grammar. It's emotion, tone, and connection. And this is where AI completely falls short. Imagine this. You're in a class with a great teacher. You're nervous about speaking, but the teacher encourages you, smiles, and reassures you that mistakes are okay. They adjust their teaching style based on how you're feeling. If you're frustrated, they slow down. If you're confident, they challenge you more. Now compare that to AI. Can an AI truly understand your frustration, your excitement, or your personal struggles? Number AI can provide corrections, but it can't motivate you, inspire you, or create a supportive learning environment. And this emotional support is crucial for fluency. Think about how kids learn their native language. They don't just memorize words, they learn through interaction, encouragement, and emotional connection. That's something AI simply can't replicate.
That's such a great point, Adam. And another area where human teachers still win? Creativity and adaptability. AI follows pre-programmed patterns, but teachers can think outside the box and adjust lessons in ways that AI can't. A great teacher can tell stories, use humor, and make lessons more engaging. They can give real-life examples that connect to your experiences. They can adjust explanations if you don't understand something the first time. AI follows set algorithms. It gives structured responses based on patterns. But if you're struggling with a concept, only a human teacher can truly adapt to your needs in the moment. AI might repeat the same explanation, but a good teacher can find a different way to explain it until you get it. So while AI is great for repetitive practice, human teachers bring creativity and flexibility that make learning more engaging and effective.
Absolutely, Sophia. And let's talk about cultural understanding. Language is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about how people actually use the language in real-life situations. For example, in English, we say, "What's up?" instead of "How are you?" in casual settings. "I'll pass" instead of "No, thank you." "Let's play it by ear" instead of "Let's decide later." AI can teach you these phrases, but it doesn't fully understand the cultural context behind them. A teacher can explain when to use formal versus informal language, how to express politeness naturally, and even things like body language and tone. And here's something even more important: humor, sarcasm, and idioms. AI struggles to understand jokes and irony, because it processes language literally. But a teacher can explain these things in a way that makes sense, helping you sound more natural and fluent.
That's such a good example, Adam. And I want to add one more thing, real conversation experience. AI chatbots are improving, but they don't react like real people. A real teacher can interrupt you to simulate real-life conversations. They can ask follow-up questions, challenge your thinking, and push you to express yourself better. They can correct you in a way that feels natural, like a real conversation, not robotic feedback. With AI, you always get structured responses. But in real life, people change topics, speak with emotion, and sometimes don't finish sentences. Only a human teacher can prepare you for these real-world situations.
Exactly. And let's not forget one final thing: motivation and accountability. AI is great at giving you exercises, but can it truly push you to keep going when you feel stuck? A real teacher will hold you accountable, track your progress, and remind you why you started learning in the first place. They can set real challenges for you, like role-playing a job interview or preparing a speech in English. They can celebrate your progress, boosting your confidence in a way AI never could. Let's be honest, most people start learning a language full of motivation, but after a few months, they start losing interest. A great teacher keeps you on track. AI, on the other hand, won't care if you stop practicing.
That's such an important point, Adam. So let's summarize what human teachers do better than AI. Emotional support. Teachers understand frustration, motivation, and confidence issues. Creativity and adaptability. They adjust lessons in ways AI can't. Cultural awareness. They teach social norms, humor, and real-life expressions. Real conversation skills. They prepare you for actual human interactions. Motivation and accountability. They push you to improve and celebrate your progress. So, here's our challenge for listeners. If you've been using AI for English learning, try having a session with a real teacher. Whether it's an online tutor, a language exchange partner, or a speaking club, compare the experience and see the difference for yourself.
That's a great challenge, Sophia. And remember, AI is an amazing tool, but it works best when combined with human interaction. The ideal study plan? Use AI for daily practice and a real teacher for deeper learning. That way, you get the best of both worlds.
One of the biggest struggles English learners face is speaking confidence. We all know that to become fluent, you have to practice speaking regularly. But here's the problem. What if you don't have native speakers around? What if you're too shy to practice with real people? That's where AI-powered speaking practice comes in. AI chatbots, voice recognition tools, and virtual tutors are now more advanced than ever. But the big question is, can AI really replace human conversations? Today we're going to break it down. We'll talk about how AI helps with fluency, pronunciation, and confidence. But we'll also look at its limitations. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to use AI to improve your speaking and where it still falls short.
That's such an important topic, Sophia. And let's start with the biggest advantage of AI for speaking practice: zero fear of judgment. A lot of learners feel nervous speaking English because they're afraid of making mistakes. But with AI, there's no pressure, no embarrassment, and no judgment. You can practice as much as you want, make 100 mistakes, and AI will never laugh at you. You can practice speaking anytime, anywhere. You can repeat sentences as many times as you need. You get instant feedback without feeling self-conscious. This makes AI a perfect tool for beginners and shy learners who want to build confidence before speaking with real people.
Exactly. And another huge advantage of AI, real-time pronunciation feedback. Before AI, if you wanted to improve pronunciation, you needed a teacher or a native speaker to correct you. But now apps like Elsa Speak, DeepSeek AI, and Google's speech recognition can listen to your voice and tell you exactly where you need to improve. AI analyzes your accent and pronunciation. It shows you which words you're mispronouncing. It even lets you practice difficult sounds until you get them right. This means you can train your mouth and ears to sound more like a native speaker without ever needing a human tutor.
That's such a game changer. And another way AI helps with speaking? Building fluency through conversation simulations. One of the biggest challenges learners face is not knowing what to say in real conversations. AI chatbots like ChatGPT, DeepSeek AI, and TalkPal can simulate real-life situations, like ordering food at a restaurant, talking about your daily routine, practicing job interviews or business English. These tools give instant responses, helping you get used to the natural flow of conversations. The more you practice, the faster you'll be able to think and respond in English.
I love that. But here's where things get tricky. AI isn't perfect when it comes to human interaction. AI chatbots can simulate conversations, but they don't have emotions, humor, or cultural awareness. When you talk to a real person, they might interrupt you, change topics suddenly, or use sarcasm, jokes, or idioms that AI struggles to understand. For example, if you say, "I'm feeling under the weather," a native speaker knows it means, "I'm sick." But an AI might take it literally and get confused. So while AI is great for structured practice, it doesn't fully prepare you for real-life, unpredictable conversations.
That's a great point, Sophia. And let's talk about another big limitation of AI for speaking practice: deep discussions. AI can help you practice basic conversations. AI can give you structured dialogues. But AI can't hold deep, meaningful conversations like a real person. For example, if you're debating a topic or expressing complex opinions, a real person will challenge your ideas, ask follow-up questions, and push you to explain more. AI still struggles with this level of dynamic conversation. This means that while AI is fantastic for practice, it can't replace real human interaction. The best way to learn? Use AI for fluency training and real people for deeper discussions.
That's exactly right, Adam. So let's summarize the key takeaways from today. Checkmark AI is great for speaking practice because there's no fear of judgment. AI gives real-time pronunciation feedback. AI chatbots help simulate real conversations. But AI lacks emotions, humor, and cultural awareness. AI can't fully replace deep human conversations. And here's our challenge for listeners. Try using an AI chatbot for speaking practice this week. Choose a topic, travel, business English, or small talk, and have a 10-minute conversation with AI. Then, see how it helps your confidence and fluency.
That's a great challenge, Sophia. And remember, AI isn't a replacement for human conversation, but it's an amazing tool for daily practice. The best study plan? Use AI for fluency and pronunciation training. Use real human conversations for cultural
Writing is
and
one of the
social
most
learning.
challenging skills for English learners. Whether it's writing an email, an essay, or even just a short message, many people struggle with grammar, sentence structure, and finding the right words. But here's the exciting part. AI is completely transforming how we learn to write in English. Tools like DeepSeek AI, Grammarly, and ChatGPT are making it easier than ever to write fluently, correctly, and more confidently. But is AI really a game changer for writing and grammar? Or is it just another tool that can't replace real learning? That's exactly what we're discussing today.
Sophia, this is such an important topic. Writing in English is tough because it's not just about knowing words. It's about structuring thoughts, choosing the right tone, and avoiding grammar mistakes. And this is where AI-powered writing tools are a total game changer. In the past, if you made a grammar mistake, you had to look it up in a book or wait for a teacher to correct it. But now, AI gives you real-time corrections and explanations. Grammarly instantly fixes grammar and spelling mistakes. DeepSeek AI improves sentence clarity and fluency. ChatGPT helps rewrite and refine sentences for a more natural tone. And the best part? These tools don't just correct mistakes. They teach you why they're wrong. That's something that makes AI incredibly valuable for improving writing skills.
That's a huge advantage, Adam. And let's talk about how AI helps different types of writing. If you're writing a formal email for work, AI can check correct grammar and punctuation, help you sound more professional, suggest alternative phrases to improve clarity. If you're preparing for an IELTS or TOEFL writing exam, AI can grade your writing based on real scoring criteria, suggest better vocabulary and sentence structures, give you instant feedback instead of waiting for a teacher. If you're just trying to write more naturally, AI can check, suggest more casual, fluent expressions, rewrite sentences in a more conversational tone, help with idioms and phrasal verbs to sound more native. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, AI is making writing easier and more effective.
Absolutely, Sophia. But here's something important. AI is a tool, not a teacher. Many learners rely on AI to fix mistakes without actually learning from them. That's a big problem, because if you just accept AI corrections without understanding them, you're not improving. You're just depending on AI. Here's how to use AI the right way to actually improve your writing. Don't just accept corrections, read the explanations. Compare your original sentence with AI's suggestion. What changed? Write your own version first, then use AI to refine it. This way, you're actively learning, not just copying corrections. AI should be your assistant, not your brain.
That's such an important point. And let's talk about one major weakness of AI writing tools: creativity. AI is great at fixing mistakes. AI is great at improving clarity. But AI can't think for you. If you're writing a story, an opinion piece, or a creative essay, AI can suggest improvements, but it won't generate deep, original ideas. That's something only humans can do. So, while AI is fantastic for editing, it can't replace creative thinking. If you rely on AI too much, your writing may become robotic and unnatural.
Exactly. And another area where human teachers still win? Emotional and cultural understanding in writing. For example, if you're writing a business email, a teacher can help you with the right level of politeness and tone. AI might correct grammar, but it doesn't always understand formal versus informal communication styles in different cultures. Similarly, if you're writing a personal story or opinion essay, a teacher can help you structure arguments, express emotions, and connect with readers in a way AI can't.
That's such a great point, Adam. So let's summarize the key takeaways. Checkmark AI is a game changer for writing practice. It gives instant corrections and feedback. Tools like Grammarly, DeepSeek AI, and ChatGPT can improve clarity and fluency. AI is great for formal emails, essays, and improving natural expression. But AI can't replace deep thinking, creativity, or cultural awareness. Don't just accept AI corrections, use them as learning opportunities. And now we have a challenge for our listeners. Write a short paragraph in English today and use an AI tool to improve it. Then, compare your original sentence with AI's suggestions and see what you can learn.
That's a fantastic challenge, Sophia. And remember, AI is a tool, but it's up to you to actively learn from it. The best way to improve your writing? Use AI for corrections, but practice writing on your own.
If you've ever struggled with speaking fluently, chances are it's because you're still thinking in your native language and translating into English. This is one of the biggest challenges English learners face. It slows you down, makes sentences sound unnatural, and can even cause hesitation when you speak. But here's the big question. Can AI actually train your brain to think in English? We already know AI helps with grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. But what about fluency in your thoughts? Today, we're diving into how AI can help you stop translating, start processing ideas directly in English, and train your brain to think like a native speaker.
Sophia, this is such an important topic. So many learners don't realize that fluency isn't just about knowing words. It's about training your brain to respond in English automatically. Think about how native speakers talk. They don't stop and think about grammar rules before speaking. They just express their thoughts naturally. That's what we want English learners to achieve, and AI can actually help with this process in a few powerful ways. AI forces you to interact in English without switching back to your native language. It gives instant feedback, helping you correct mistakes in real time. It challenges you to think faster by simulating real conversations. And when you use AI regularly, your brain starts associating words, phrases, and ideas directly with English instead of your first language. This is the secret to stopping translation and truly thinking in English.
Exactly, Adam. And let's talk about specific AI techniques that help rewire your brain to think in English. AI conversation simulators. Chatbots like ChatGPT, DeepSeek AI, and TalkPal can keep conversations going without letting you switch to your native language. This forces your brain to stay in English mode. Quick response training. Some AI apps challenge you to respond to prompts in a few seconds. This pushes your brain to process English faster. AI storytelling exercises. You start a story, and AI continues it. This helps train your brain to think creatively in English without stopping to translate. The more you practice these activities, the more natural it becomes to think in English instead of translating word by word.
I love those strategies, Sophia. And another powerful way to train your brain with AI, voice dictation and speech recognition. Instead of writing in your native language and translating, try speaking directly into an AI-powered speech-to-text tool. Apps like Google Voice Typing, DeepSeek AI, and Otter.ai allow you to speak your thoughts naturally, then see them converted into English text. If AI understands your speech clearly, you know you're thinking in English correctly. If it makes mistakes, you know where you need to improve. This helps you train both fluency and accuracy at the same time.
That's such a great method, Adam. And let's talk about another fun challenge that helps rewire your brain: AI journaling. Every morning or evening, type a short journal entry in English. Use AI to check your grammar, suggest better word choices, and refine your thoughts. Over time, you'll notice that writing in English feels easier and more automatic. And here's the key: don't plan your sentences in your native language first. Just start writing in English, even if it's simple at first. This forces your brain to organize thoughts directly in English.
Sophia, that's such an important tip. And here's another mindset shift that AI can help with: learning to embrace imperfection. One big reason learners hesitate to think in English is because they want every sentence to be perfect. But the reality is, even native speakers make mistakes. AI can help you practice without fear because it never judges you. It corrects mistakes in a supportive way. It allows unlimited practice without pressure. The more you interact with AI daily, the more comfortable you become with thinking and expressing yourself naturally in English.
That's such an important mindset shift, Adam. So let's recap the key takeaways from today. Checkmark AI helps train your brain to stay in English mode, stopping translation. Using chatbots and AI conversation tools forces quick thinking in English. Voice dictation tools improve fluency by making you think and speak directly in English. AI journaling helps organize thoughts in English naturally. Perfection isn't the goal. AI allows you to practice freely without fear. And now, we have a challenge for our listeners. For the next 7 days, try thinking in English at least once a day. Use an AI chatbot to have a conversation without switching to your native language. Try voice dictation instead of writing in your native language first. Write a short AI-assisted journal entry in English every day. Let's see how much this improves your ability to think in English naturally.
That's an amazing challenge, Sophia. And remember, fluency isn't just about speaking faster. It's about training your brain to process English without hesitation. AI is a fantastic tool for this, but it's up to you to practice consistently and push yourself out of your comfort zone.
We've talked about how AI is revolutionizing English learning, helping with speaking, writing, pronunciation, and even training our brains to think in English. But now, let's ask the big question. Will AI ever replace human teachers completely? AI is getting smarter every day. It can correct grammar, provide real-time feedback, personalize learning, and even hold conversations. But does that mean we won't need teachers in the future? In today's chapter, we're exploring the future of English learning, how AI will evolve, where human teachers still win, and whether AI will ever truly replace traditional education.
This is such an interesting debate, Sophia. And before we answer whether AI will replace teachers, let's look at how AI is already changing education. AI is making learning more accessible. Anyone with an internet connection can now access free or low-cost English learning through AI-powered apps. AI is personalizing education. It can analyze mistakes, adjust lessons, and give tailored exercises, something traditional classrooms can't always do. AI is removing barriers. Learners who don't have native speakers around can now practice speaking, writing, and listening anytime, anywhere. With tools like DeepSeek AI, ChatGPT, and Elsa Speak, learners have instant access to corrections, feedback, and even simulated conversations. This would have been impossible just 10 years ago.
That's so true, Adam. But let's talk about the biggest limitation of AI. It lacks emotional intelligence. AI can fix your grammar, but it can't motivate you when you feel frustrated. AI can simulate conversations, but it can't understand humor, sarcasm, or emotions the way humans do. AI can personalize lessons, but it can't provide deep, meaningful discussions like a great teacher can. At the end of the day, learning a language isn't just about knowing words and grammar. It's about real human connection. And that's something AI can't replace.
Exactly, Sophia. And let's think about this. Learning is more than just input and output. A teacher doesn't just correct mistakes, they guide, encourage, and inspire. For example, if you're preparing for a job interview, an AI can help you practice answers, but only a human coach can teach you how to express confidence, handle tricky questions, and adjust your tone based on the situation. And let's not forget that human teachers can adapt to emotions. If a student is struggling, a teacher can change their approach, offer encouragement, and help them regain confidence. AI, no matter how advanced, still struggles with that level of emotional awareness.
That's such an important point, Adam. And here's something else. The future of learning isn't AI versus teachers. It's AI and teachers working together. Imagine a future where Checkmark AI handles repetitive tasks like grammar drills, pronunciation corrections, and vocabulary review. Teachers focus on deeper learning, like discussion skills, cultural understanding, and emotional connection. Students get the best of both worlds, structured AI training and human guidance for real-world fluency. This means that instead of replacing teachers, AI will become an assistant, helping teachers create more personalized and efficient learning experiences.
I love that vision, Sophia. And it's already happening. Many schools and universities are now combining AI with traditional teaching. AI is used for self-study and assignments. Teachers use AI to track progress and adjust lessons. Students get extra speaking and writing practice with AI-powered chatbots. Instead of thinking of AI as a replacement, we should think of it as a supercharged learning tool that helps students get more practice, more corrections, and faster improvements.
That's such a great perspective, Adam. And let's wrap this up with a final answer to our big question. Will AI replace teachers? AI will play a huge role in the future of learning. It will continue to improve, making education more accessible and personalized. But AI will never fully replace teachers. Emotional intelligence, creativity, and deep discussions are things that only humans can provide. The future is hybrid learning. AI and human teachers will work together to create the best learning experience possible. And here's our challenge for our listeners. Try using AI and a teacher this month. Use AI for daily practice, grammar, pronunciation, and writing feedback. Use a teacher for conversations, discussions, and personalized guidance. See for yourself how this combination can take your English learning to the next level.
That's a fantastic challenge, Sophia. And remember, the best learners use every tool available to them. AI is a powerful tool, but human interaction is what truly makes a language come alive.
And that's a wrap. AI is changing the way we learn, but nothing beats real human connection. The best way to improve? Use AI for practice, but real conversations for fluency.
Exactly. So here's your challenge. Combine AI tools with real speaking practice this week. See how it boosts your learning.
If you loved this episode, subscribe, share, and let us know. How do you use AI in your English learning? We'd love to hear from you.
Stay curious, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.